Discipline is waking up before the world does, when no one sees it and no one cares. It's walking past the noise, ignoring the dopamine trap, because your future screams louder than your cravings. No camera, no applause, just you, your task, and the silence between. That's where the real work happens. They'll say you're missing out, but what you're building, they'll wish they had. Eventually, discipline is refusing to compare timelines. They live for moments. You live for momentum. You want to always be motivated, but you don't need to be. You need standards, routines, relentless repetition. Discipline is saying no to things designed to keep you average. Comfort isn't your friend, it's your leash. No one claps for rep number 50. No one sees the skin tear. But when the world claps later, it's because of this. Discipline is not glamorous. It looks like boring meals and early alarms. But those invisible choices shape everything. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Discipline isn't about being liked. It's about being remembered. While they scroll, you study. While they sleep, you build. While they talk, you execute. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when motivation leaves the room. Especially then. You're not distracted. You're being hunted by a world engineered for your failure. Self-discipline is your only shield. There will be days you want to quit. That's when you remind yourself, you asked for this life. Self-discipline isn't sexy. It's structure. It's doing what you said you'd do long after the mood left. Success isn't built at noon. It's built before sunrise. When you suffer in silence, the world pays attention later. Consistency isn't about speed. It's about showing up again and again when no one's watching. The difference between average and elite isn't talent. It's the decision to push one more hour. The weather won't care. Your feelings won't save you. Discipline walks anyway. Momentum is fragile. You protect it by acting, especially when you don't feel like it. You've started before and stopped. This time, you don't stop. This time, you finish. You don't wait to feel confident. You build confidence by doing what scares you repeatedly. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It asks, did you show up today? And did you earn your progress? Most people don't lose to others. They lose to their old habits. Discipline is the only antidote. No one will clap for the lonely grind. But one day, they'll beg to know how you did it. Discipline outlasts failure, because failure is loud, but temporary. Discipline whispers, but it's permanent. They'll call you obsessed, until obsession starts paying off. Then they call you gifted. Practice in private, so you don't bleed in public. Discipline makes you dangerous. Every rep, every line, every decision, it compounds, until one day, you become untouchable. The applause always comes late. The work came first, and that's why you're the last one standing. Most people break in silence, but the disciplined build in silence. Same silence, different result. They laugh at your routines. They roll their eyes at your planning. But now, they study your moves. The more disciplined you become, the less temptation even matters. You no longer react, you decide. Discipline doesn't end with the goal, because the goal was never the point. Becoming someone who keeps going, that's the point. In the end, you don't need the claps. You just need to be the one who never stopped walking. You're not competing with them. You're competing with the old you, the one who made excuses. Discipline isn't a mood. It's a contract you sign every morning. No room for negotiation. The world only respects results. They don't care where you came from, only how far you went. You failed before. Good. Now you know exactly how not to fail again. No shortcuts, no hacks. Just work, relentless, uncelebrated, unpaid work. Structure is your weapon. Routine is your ally. Freedom comes later, after discipline. Just one day off is how average begins. Discipline doesn't negotiate with weakness. They're not better than you. They're just more focused and more willing to be bored with discipline. Some mornings you'll feel empty. Good. Let discipline fill the space. Most people wait for a breakdown before they change. Discipline changes you before life forces it. Discipline compounds in the dark. Every night, you choose the harder path. You add another layer of armor. You will feel cravings. You will feel urges. Discipline doesn't kill them. It outlasts them. Discipline doesn't give you peace. It gives you power, and power earns peace later. You don't fail because you fall. You fail because you stop standing back up. Discipline doesn't let you stay down. This life, it costs you everything easy, but it buys you the one thing no one else has: real self-respect.